I could understand absolutely all that was said, and when Labinola pronounced her judgment, I was in total agreement with her decisions. I could hear in the murmuring of the crowd reflections of admiration for her wisdom. Never once did she turn towards Zainolini, and never did she ask his advice. I felt a great pride invade me, knowing that I had been this woman in another life, and I felt, during this time, the light tingling sensation that I was starting to recognize. Everything disappeared again, and then I was in the most luxurious of bedrooms. It proved to be that of Labinola, who lay, completely naked, on the bed. 3 women and 2 men hovered nearby. As I approached, I could see her face, streaming with perspiration and disfigured with the pain of labor. The women, midwives, and the men, the most eminent doctors in the kingdom, seemed worried. The child was arriving in a breech position, and Labinola had lost a lot of blood. This was her first child, and she was exhausted. Fear was evident in the eyes of the midwives and doctors, and I knew that Labinola already realized she was going to die. The scene moved forwards to hours in time, and Labinola had just breathed her last breath. She had lost too much blood. The child, too, had died, suffocating before it could emerge into the world. Labinola, this pretty creature of 28 years, so beautiful and good, had just released her astral body, my astral body, to live another life. Further scenes were already appearing, revealing other lives on other planets as men, women and children. Twice I was a beggar, and 3 times a sailor. I was a water carrier in India, a goldsmith in Japan where I lived till 95 years of age, a Roman soldier, a black child at Chad devoured by a lion at the age of 8 years, an Indian fisherman on the Amazon, dead at 42 years leaving 12 children, an Apache chief dead at 86 years. Several times a peasant farmer, on Earth as well as on other planets, and twice an ascetic in the mountains of Tibet and on another planet. Apart from when I was Labinola, ruling queen of 1/3 of a planet, most of my lives were very modest. I saw scenes from all 80 of my previous lives, some of which impressed me a lot. I do not have time to detail them all in this book, as they would fill a volume on their own. Maybe one day I will write it. At the end of the show, I had the impression of moving backwards in the tunnel, and when I opened my eyes, Thao and the 3 Thauri were smiling kindly. When it was established that I was indeed back in my present skin, the leader addressed me in the following words. We wanted to show you your past lives, that you might notice they vary, as though they were attached to a wheel. Because a wheel is made to turn, any point on it that is on top will soon be at the bottom. It is inevitable, do you see?